things looked a little bit rosier last week. We saw really strong gains for all three of the major U.S. indices. What do you think? Have we seen the bottom?
I think the bounce, in a way, it's easy to say this with hindsight, was sort of overdue. In a sense, we had close to 2 months of fairly relentless declines, and valuations are now looking sort of much more reasonable. Markets had got somewhat oversold. So the fact that we saw a bounce last week is not that surprising. The timing is a bit surprising in that there's no major shift in the economic news to justify such a bounce. In terms of where we go from here, our view is that we're certainly not out of the woods yet. I think it is a sign that possibly, we're at the end of the relentless decline, but I think markets are going to remain choppy. There's still a lot of uncertainty and a lot of matters still out there, which is still to be resolved, and it's not going to be resolved for a few months yet.
Rupert, I want to just share with viewers the month-to-date moves for the key tech names. We've got the wall working now. And as you can see there, it's been a tough month for technology stocks, despite the rally that we saw last week. What about U.S. tech specifically, Rupert? Where do you think we stand, and how do they fit into the choppy narrative that you just outlined for the months ahead?
Again, tech is, in a way, sort of the poster child of the archetypal growth stock, or the archetypal expensive growth stock, which has got smashed over the last few months. And essentially, this rotation away from growth into the cheaper value areas of the market, we think has probably got more to run, which means that this is not yet the time to sort of dive back into tech. Having said that, some of the sort of most egregious sort of overvaluation in the tech area has now been corrected. So again, is it going to be a straight line down here from tech? No, it isn't. Is it going to be choppy from here? Are you getting towards the bottom for tech? Quite possibly. But again, I wouldn't jump in sort of wholeheartedly just yet.